IMPAR was created in an emergency situation where the Corona jihad was taken up by the media as an overdrive. It was a kind of narrative being built against Muslims to give the impression to the society that Muslims are responsible for the spread of Corona. And the situation was so alarming that time in the last April 2020 that if nothing had been done, probably consequences would have been so worse, unimaginable. So therefore, all of us were very concerned about what was happening, and we decided that only sharing the concerns among ourselves was not a solution. So we must get together, and in public domain, we must express our views and counter the narrative that was being built. The fake stories that were flooding the social media, we need to monitor. We need to engage with the mainstream media to convey the message that what you were doing was going to be dangerous for the country. And we also reached out to the government to formally convey the impression of the Muslim community that if this situation is allowed to continue, when the lockdown eases, there will be thousands and thousands of people being killed on the streets. So there were international reach outs also, and there were messages from the world over also. So in a short period of 3 weeks, there was a change in the situation. So IMPAR was created as an emergency response system to the Corona jihad and the crisis situation that was so alarming that time. So that was the beginning, and there was no aim formally listed down because it was not a creation out of a lot of thinking having gone into it. So it was just a situation to be responded by the concerned people of the community, and we got together. So that change happened. Now it was also a situation where people were needing the help. People were being physically assaulted. People were being boycotted. The laborers were stranded. The people were dying without food. The laborers were migrating from their cities to their home villages. So that was a very difficult kind of situation. So IMPAR, in addition to engaging to change the narrative of the media, we were also looking at how to help these people. So by that time, 200, 300, 400 people had already become part of IMPAR within a week's time. And they were all very eminent people. So we reached out to all the members, whosoever could help us in that situation. For example, if there was a case of Rajasthan, so ex-chief secretary of Rajasthan, Salahuddin Ahmed Saab was member. So we reached out to him on many occasions that please, it's a matter of Rajasthan, you have been the chief secretary. So he stepped in. There was a matter of Madhya Pradesh where Jamatis were, there was another very big concern that Jamatis were being put into the jail without any hearing, without any bail. So we had to help that situation also. So for example, in Bhopal, there were Jamatis in the Bhopal jail, and we were not getting any help. So we reached out to the ex-governor of Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, Qureshi Sahab. So he reached out to the chief minister's office. There was immediate help. There was some 24 Jamatis were lodged in the Baghpat jail. So we reached out to the ex-secretary of the chief minister's office in Uttar Pradesh, who helped through the district collector. So that was a help. Then there was the Jamatis lodged in Ghazipur jail. So I spoke to personally the district magistrate, and there was immediate help. Similarly, in Chennai, there was about 40 or 50 Jamatis were lodged in central jail. So we again reached out to some influential people in Chennai. So in a nutshell, wherever the help was possible, we reached out to get that help to make the difference in the situation of crisis that was prevailing that time. So there are many more things done. For example, the community was playing a big role that time in helping the laborers, helping the people who are stranded in the situation. And we brought out the booklet of how the Muslim community is playing a role in this situation, Corona COVID situation or a crisis situation. So I think that spirit has been sustained. Even today, if you look at Muslim communities very aggressively reaching out to the people, helping them even in the cremation of the bodies, helping at the hospitals, helping with the food, helping with the, many kind of support system to the needy. So I think that spirit has been cultivated by the community itself, but it has been sustained and promoted by IMPAR. See, at different level, for example, where there is a problem, yesterday only I got the report that some Muslim boys have been mercilessly beaten in Banaras. So I spoke to the commissioner of police there. He told that one case belongs to him out of the 3 videos circulating, and 2 cases are of the Chandoli district. So I spoke to the SP of Chandoli. So that police post, that sub-inspector has been suspended, and against one the inquiry has been initiated. So this kind of very asterisk kind of thing that one needs to, gets involved in that. some Muslim families, 70, 80 families in Uttam Nagar area, we came to know that they are without food and facing the acute, situation of hunger and nothing they have in their families. Eid is approaching. So we just organized some help and yesterday one truckload went to deliver. So these are the emergency kind of help that we are doing. But many situations where Muslim community has been playing important role, we are collecting that database, that what are the important contribution that community in different parts of the country has made during this COVID time. Significant achievement. For example, one Mr. Sharif Khan of some name in Nagpur, he contributed 70 lakh rupees, for oxygen supplies. So such success stories or such stories of COVID role that the community is playing, that we are collecting to bring out a booklet. We have also announced in the very beginning that plasma donation. So we created an online support system for helping the plasma donation, so that needy people could donate and needy could get it. We also created a team where the people needing burial support, दफन की जो जरूरत, जो कब्रिस्तान ले जाने की, ये सब जरूरत इनके फैमिली कोई नहीं है, तो उसको मदद करने के लिए एक प्लेटफॉर्म हम लोगों ने शुरू किया. फिर ये देखते हुए कि जिन फैमिलीज में मेन अर्निंग पर्सन की डेथ हो गई है, या somebody had lost the job, so there we have reached out that we have created one platform of livelihood support platform. So through that, we are going to help the families who have lost their livelihood, or they have lost the earning member of the family. So I think immediate the challenge is that people are needing the medical help. So we have created some 11-point Empower COVID action plan. So that 11-point COVID action plan we are implementing currently. Even we created Global Zakat Advisory Board for the most productive use of the zakat and transparent and audited use of the zakat funds, so as to mobilize that for help to people to earn livelihood. For long felt a need that existed in the community, because we did not as a community put in lot thinking as to, in a multicultural society, we need to create respect for ourselves. In a multicultural societies, we must create correct understanding. The negative narratives were being built and we were silent. We were just indifferent to that. Poor perceptions were developed, but we were silent on that. So poor perceptions are a result of three things that in my understanding. One, that there is a motivated agenda behind creating a bad impression about you. People are creating negative stories, people are creating fake stories, people are talking ill about you out of motivation, out of an agenda. Second is that people are actually misguided. They do not understand anything about you, and our own conduct is not giving a good impression to them. So improvement in our own conduct and our own character. So that people, where our own behavior, how we behave in a public place, that people observe. So if in a mohalla of, let's say, 100 non-Muslims, if one Muslim family is there and it is behaving very well, helping everyone, so the impression of the entire mohalla will be that all Muslims are like that. But if there is one Muslim who is behaving like a erratic person, so the impression of all 100 families will be that all Muslims are like that, or majority of like that. So therefore, we are the ambassadors of our community, so we need to have our conduct and character well. And third is the contribution. If you are not able to contribute to the society, if you are not able to contribute to the nation, the society and the nation are not going to appreciate you. Why? It does not matter how much prayers you do at home. It does not matter what you eat at home. What matters is that how society is going to benefit by your contribution. So that is where we lag badly. So since we are not contributing society and the nation either in the technology or in the medicine or in the businesses or in the jobs creation or even in the social services, so why shall we expect the society to respect us? Nobody is able to answer. Everybody says that there are biases against us. Now tell me, if I ask you state one question, why should non-Muslims respect Muslims? Nobody is able to respond to this question. So we need to improve our contribution to the society, and if nothing can be done in the short run, we at least can do the sanitation programs in our own mohalla, so that people should appreciate that Muslim mohallas are clean, and we should do sanitation in their mohallas also, so that they should appreciate that, look at, Muslims are even cleaning our mohallas. So this is something which can be done in the shortest time, and Impar has initiated that from the very beginning. A massive sanitation drive all over the country we are organizing. That is one, to improve the perception of the people. Second is that we have done some 25 most frequently asked questions about the misconception about the Muslims. We have given proper answers to that, so that, and we are circulating that. Third is the research reports. That where there are misconceptions, we are bringing out research reports and uploading that and circulating that, so that people should understand correct perspective and narrative. Fourth is engaging with the media. We have extensively engaged with the media, and all the good success stories we are compiling and circulating the media.